so I can make it clear. I'm way too young to settle down. I think you got the wrong idea. I'm way too young to be bossed around. So open your mind so I can make it clear. We were just friends who fool around.
I look down on the Hollywood Vale, I call my home. I throw a penny in the water, it's where my riches go. I can't stop, never gonna give up, ain't wasted my time, stop ringing it up. I can't stop, never gonna give up on you. Sparks fly bright where guns on me, they burn bright like a cigarette. Born and raised where guns on me, we burn bright like a cigarette. Got my teeth on the diamond where I was born and raised. Struck a match on the water, dreamt that the city, yeah, the city really came alive. I can't stop, never gonna give up, ain't wasted my time, stop ringing it up. I can't stop, never gonna give up on you. Sparks fly bright. Say
It is, of course, Monday night. Welcome to the Tilton Talk Show, sponsored by Boyle Sports, the principal sponsor of I take all that back. There you go. How good is that? Principal sponsor of Birmingham City Football Club in conjunction with SAS Autos and Bawdsey Labour Club. Of course, you can get us here on Switch FM 107.5 tomorrow at 8 o'clock. You can also get us on Twitter, Podbean, Skype. We have Skype, Facebook and YouTube, and srb.com, srbradio.com. No. Have you stopped that now? Media. .co.uk. How posh. How posh. Okay, welcome along. It's Monday night, and not a bad result for the Blues over the weekend, to be fair. With the old manager coming back and one thing or another, I did give him a bit of dog's abuse when he came on, but hey-ho. Yeah, too right. Let's crack it. Let's get on with the show. Evening, Paul.
Good evening.
And evening, Mrs. Brown.
Good evening.
What, you telling me no mics were on?
There they are.
You got to start again.
No. All your intro was on. Don't worry. The most important bit was on.
Where did we get him from? Cracking, brilliant stuff. Right, okay, let's get straight into Saturday's game, Sheffield then.
Yeah.
We started off bright again.
Yeah.
We look a different outfit,
especially
to
going
what
forwards.
we did kind of 7 or 8, 9 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I think the coaching staff have got something to do with that.
Yeah.
And I think things are starting to gel and knit together a whole lot more. And we look, again, like a team.
Mm-hmm. We do indeed, yeah. We're
not playing this tippy-tappy football.
No.
We've stopped it,
Yeah.
right? Do you want to see entertaining football, or do you want to see games like you saw Saturday? It's an entertaining game. And
Yeah.
there's 6 goals in it. And, 3 apiece. And to get one at the death, beautiful.
Wonderful.
Beautiful.
Well deserved as well, wasn't it, in the end, I thought.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
When you look at the balance of play,
Yep.
was, a point was probably fair.
Okay, let's start off with the day then. Got into bar 8 with all my friends down there, and was waiting for a lady to come and deliver another signed shirt for my PTSD charity that we're holding at the minute.
Yeah.
Got to say a massive thank you to the gentleman who bought the last one. He went for £160. £160, and his name was
Daniel. Daniel Jordan.
Thank you, Daniel Jordan. There it is there. Daniel Jordan, thank you very much indeed. £160 has gone to the cause, and we'll keep you updated on how much money we're raising at the moment. I've currently got 160 for that one. 4 football cards that we've done at £30 each. The gentleman had given me 21 quid last week, and £60 off the 2 tickets from Graham Brown. Thank you very much, Graham Brown, indeed. Met me straight away in bar 8, and the money was there. He said, like, what a cause, what an amazing cause. However, this week, lovelies, I have been donated another signed Birmingham City shirt. There it is.
Fantastic.
Signed by all the first team squad?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. However, there is a little caveat.
Oh, I love that word.
It came in an Ann Summers bag.
Ironic.
Oh, okay.
I was going to keep the bag, but no, I thought I'll let the bag go with the shirt. So we're starting the bidding off for that tonight, and we will end the bidding for that next Monday night at exactly 9 o'clock.
How much for the Ann Summers bag?
Bid on the Ann Summers bag, by all means. Don't worry, that money every single penny of it will go to an amazing cause.
Excellent.
Thank you very much indeed. Okay, so now we've got a new signed shirt for this week. It is a little bit different because it's got the children's, it hasn't got the Boyle Sports one on.
Oh, yeah, never noticed, yeah.
And I don't think I've ever seen an adult's one with that on, to be honest with you.
No,
So
no,
it
it's
could be
just
a
for the
unique
kids,
one.
isn't it?
It could be a unique one.
So it's an adult's one?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Adam Wilkes wants a tenner for the bag. No problem, mate. Thank you very much
I
indeed.
think so, yeah.
And £69 for the bag. 69p for the bag from Benji Smith. MG, you're a tight one. Mate.
I'll see what he did there, though.
Caroline McCarthy Gullin, thank you so very much indeed. What, the bag was yours or the shirt was yours? Brilliant. Yeah, Mark, we want to know if you're still in the bath with your cigar, and you know that you're not Skyping in tonight, not in that condition. We want nothing to do with things like that. 6 goals scored at Birmingham. Unfortunately, 3 of them were for Sheffield, or else we could have had a very funny show this evening.
Yes.
And Linda has always put a bet on for the Blues to win 6-0.
6-0, yeah. I'll tell you, we play like we are going forward still for the rest of the season. You never know.
Too right.
And obviously before the game, it was all about whether Hogan would start or not. And
Yeah.
obviously I was so pleased when I saw that he was starting. And he looked fine, didn't he, to be fair?
Do you know what? There was like an uplift in bar 8 when the team news
Yeah,
came out.
yeah.
Right, and I went up to Linda. I said, Hogan started. She goes, we knew 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Cheers. Nice one.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you.
it was a good news at the start. And then obviously we started the game. First 20 minutes was almost...
And he played the 90 as well.
Yeah. Well, good job. We obviously wouldn't want anyone else on the end of that at the 91st minute, would we, really?
No.
But yeah, for me, first 20 minutes was almost a carbon copy of Brentford the week before, where we were playing so well on the front foot,
Yeah.
get the first goal. Obviously, it's an own goal from a corner.
Who cares?
Yeah. Reminded me of... I thought about Ricky Otto, because obviously Murphy, I don't know if he's the first player to score at both ends at St Andrews since Ricky Otto's debut against Cambridge all them years ago when he scored at both ends.
I do remember.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. So, but that's just
I
me.
went to my lads. What have we bought?
That's just me being a stato again. But yeah, we get that first goal and you think, come on, here we go. We need the second now. And then, unfortunately, we just allowed Bannon a bit too much time and space on the edge of the box. For
Well,
him to,
he's reported in the news today that he's quite happy to die now that he's scored at St Andrews. So
right. Okay. Well, at least I didn't win. That would have been worse.
it would not.
So yeah, I think for me, just close him down a bit quicker. Get to him a bit quicker. Don't give him time to sort of pull the trigger, which we did. He did actually scuff it a little bit, didn't he?
Yeah.
Didn't get much power behind it.
Nah.
And it was just low. He just hit it in the right place, unfortunately, and then obviously we give away. We get 2-1 up. Then lovely goal from the Duke. That was
Superb.
cracking goal and clever play from Bellingham. The way he held the defender
Do you know
off.
what? He's growing every week.
Yeah, he
isn't
gets better every game. And yeah, the way he finished that was a really crisp, accurate, powerful finish in the bottom corner. Great goal. And then you think, come on now, here we go. Get the third. And then, unfortunately, they got the other end and we give away a sloppy penalty.
Yeah.
And then we go in at 2-2.
Unfortunately, it was a player blocking my view, so I didn't see the incident.
Yeah,
So that was that. So.
Well, there was a shout for handball on Roberts, which wasn't given. And then Colin sort of lashed out at their player, and obviously he's gone down, and that was what the penalty was for.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
So there we are, 3-2 down.
3-2 down, yeah.
And the guy puts his little card with 4 minutes on it, and I'm just shaking my head thinking this just ain't going to happen. And then all of a sudden, up pops the Hogan once again.
What's a
4
goal as well?
goals in 5 games. 4 goals, ladies and gentlemen, in 5 games. Listen to that. 4 goals in 5 games.
I must say that Roberts, he's passing as well. He's getting better and better.
Yeah.
He put a lovely ball down the channel for the second goal, for Duke's goal, and then he's put a lovely ball into the Duke for the equaliser. Last minute, nice long ball. Duke's headed it, and what a volley from Hogan, what a finish.
That's why we've called the show Hogan's Heroes tonight, ladies and gents, boys and girls. Hogan's Heroes.
Great
Welcome
goal.
to Hogan's Heroes.
Yeah.
Can we get him on a permanent, do you think?
I'd like to think so.
so.
I mean, people will confirm this for me, but I'm not sure if his contract is up in the summer or if he's got till the end of next season. If someone can just clarify that for me, please. But if his contract is up in the summer, that would be great. If it's not, then obviously what do we look to pay for him? I mean, if you keep scoring at this rate, you're looking at double figures in the millions, aren't you, for a championship striker that's scoring regular?
How many goals
Certainly
would you expect from him this season?
We keep playing the way we are.
Yeah.
I would say he'll be in double figures. He'll be 10 above.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for us to actually put a bid in for him, what?
Can I just interject?
Yeah,
We'll
sure,
come
yeah.
straight back to that. But Caroline McCarthy-McGullin has said that both of these items were hers. When I saw her on Saturday, she told me that this belonged to her niece. So, Caroline, you have an Alicia thong. It's grey-black, UK, size 14, which costs you 14 quid. Enjoy.
Okay.
Go on. Yeah, Bellingham, go
She's
on.
going to love
That's
you for
put me
that.
on for trying to thought now, that has.
Yeah, mate. My mind has sort of wondered.
Yeah, John Smith, Hogan, 18 months left, I thought so, and he's on about 40 grand a week at Villa.
Yeah.
So, he ain't going to come cheap. And obviously
No, but
goal
he's good.
scorers don't.
No,
he's
he's
very good.
Nice welcome to my son Scott, who went with me on Saturday.
Yeah.
He's watching in, so welcome to you. Can't see any bids for the shirt yet, but what we'll do is obviously put that on the Tilton Talk page a bit later on. Adam Wilkes says Bella was a bit lazy trying to banana only a tiny blemish on all the matches he's played for us so far. He's been absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think anybody on Saturday was absolutely outstanding, if I'm honest. We battled. It was more of a battling performance, and we did deserve a point. And towards the end of the first half, though, we had 2 great. I mean, Sunic on the edge of the box drags it wide. He should have done better there with that. And then Pedersen's header, obviously, is only fractions wide. So there's 2 chances where we could have scored again. And then obviously they've had good chance. It could have been 5 each.
Yeah.
And friend of the show, Carl William Newton, heard a lot of hate for Bella, but in my opinion, he's been played a lot further back. That wing almost out of position.
I wouldn't say there's hate for Bella.
No,
I mean, he just had a steady game. I don't think, I mean, Jude was in and out. When he gets the ball, he's outstanding, but he didn't get as much of the ball as what he did the week before against Brentford. Sometimes it just goes that way, and you have to give the opposition credit, because I thought they were quite well organised, which you'd expect from a Gary Monk team. And, they came and played us, give us a game, didn't they?
They did, yeah. Ray says Pedersen was getting caught out in the first half, too far forward. He did once or twice. And John Smith, credit to Camp's great one-on-one save. Not only that one-on-one save, but that one where he just pooped it off the top of the crossbar.
Yeah. He's a new man. I think we've got.
Is that his haircut?
We've got someone else called Camp in goal. I'm sure we have.
I think my eldest son Adam's been along with his shearers and lopped his man bub off him.
Yeah, Lindsay's saying here, he missed a hip kiss. Camp was outstanding Saturday. He absolutely was. Lindsay was brilliant. Yeah, I mean that one in particular when Murphy went clean through. That was as good as a penalty save for me, because that's a one-on-one. Yeah. That is a one-on-one, and the way he dealt with that I thought was great.
Superb. I watched it over and over on Quest on Saturday night, and I was thinking, that was really one pulled off there. That really is.
How long did we get on that this week?
We got. I should have timed it, but it was about 33 seconds, I think.
Really? Mm-hmm. I thought with Monk coming back and that, it might have been a bit longer.
I know,
but. It was good to see they shook hands, I suppose, before the game.
They shook hands before the game, but then that surely is what the game's all about, isn't it?
Yeah.
Stephen Show-Hogans' goal was amazing. How much do you think we can get him for? It's going to be the more he scores, the more his price goes up, doesn't it?
That's the problem. That's the problem, isn't it? Every goal he scores, the more expensive he's going to be, because he's starting to prove himself now. He's starting to get back to his old self again that he was at Brentford before.
And Scotty, well done. My son Scott's just sent me a picture, which he took Saturday for me. There you go. That's the back of Steve Portman's van with the Tilton Toyota logo on it.
Oh, great.
Hang on, just go close up. There you go.
Yay.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, fantastic.
Super job.
That's good.
Get a close up on my face, though, yeah.
Yeah. We try not to. We try every week not to.
Right, okay, Linda. Auntie Linda has said long throw-ins is a no power.
Yeah.
Power, right.
Yeah.
We've been doing these long throw-ins, like...
Whenever Roberts plays.
Roberts plays, right? Yeah. And yes, it's nice to see everybody in the box, but I don't think that I can remember us ever scoring off one.
I don't think we have.
And the crowd got on his back a little bit, and then he mixed it up.
Yeah.
And I think he was right to do so, because he heard the reaction. Look, this ain't working.
Yeah.
But I think it's down to the coaching staff to have told him a long time ago, look, you know what, mix it up, do 1, do 2, do 3.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden change it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good weapon to have, don't get me wrong.
It's a weapon to have, if it's an effective weapon to have.
Yeah.
Right? But I can't remember, and anybody's very, very willing to say that, that yes, we've scored a goal from a long throw in. I can't remember one personally.
No.
No.
It just too many times for me it's going straight into the keeper's hands.
Yeah.
So maybe they need to work on them and see if they can maybe make them a bit more effective.
Yeah.
Because we could probably still use it to more effect.
Perhaps put more spin on it or something. I don't know. But
yeah.
I don't know.
Or put Duke maybe right in front of the goalkeeper. Someone a bit taller, right in front of him, so it's more difficult for him to just claim it. Because he's just.
But I'm glad he has a sense of mind and purpose. So yeah. You heard the fans' reaction.
Yeah. I thought he was excellent Saturday, Roberts. I thought he was really commanding.
I thought everybody was pretty much excellent.
Yeah. I've seen us play better.
Yeah.
I
don't know about you, but I've got to the stage where even like at 3-2 down, you just know something's going to happen.
Yeah. We've got that never say die attitude.
It's Birmingham City, isn't it? That's what we do.
Yeah. That's what I like about this team. It's it's kind of never knows when it's beaten, does it? We've got that fight there, and they're all fighting for that shirt.
Yeah.
And even the celebration when we equalised, you could tell that there's a togetherness there, isn't there?
Yeah, very much.
Which is great to see.
Loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. Been a long time since we've been able to say that, really, to be honest with you. And I'm just hopeful that we can progress this now, right, with this partnership up front, and they're loving each other as well. Have you seen what they're writing about each other?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, Hogan said, didn't he, that Duke's one of the best he's ever, if not the best strike partner he's ever had. And in this division, you're not going to get anybody better to play off than Duke, are you?
No.
Stephen Gill says Hogan's got 12 months left on his contract, so that's about right, isn't it?
Yeah, end of next season. It's no coincidence as well that Shay Adams last season, playing regular with the Duke, scored 23 goals. You know, a lot of it was down to Duke as well.
Of course,
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
and look at him.
work rate.
Look at him without him now.
Just imagine if we'd have had him at the start of the season.
Yeah. It was good to see what he did Saturday though when he put that
Brilliant.
lovely Shay Adams. You see that?
Yeah.
Lovely through ball.
Yeah. Paul Lilly says he's got 1 year left plus a year option. Okay,
Yeah.
So, and Craig says to believe it's 12 months left. 40 grand a week at Villa though.
Oh,
Kevin, sorry.
Sorry, I did see this. It's a bit of a fun post, really. But someone's saying that the cop turnstiles are too thin. They can't get through.
Oh, right,
And I've got
okay.
to admit, even a skinny bloke like me. Sorry. Even a skinny bloke like me, I find it difficult getting through as well.
You want to try the ones at the back of the main stand, mate?
Yeah. Oh well, yeah, they were built.
They were
built in the 19.
They were built for people in the 1920s.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So, nobody had any food back then, did they?
I think Ray's got his own special one though. So
In the Ray Hobro main stand. My apologies.
there's a
Pete,
Ray Hobro turnstile. Don't forget.
Pete Taylor and Hogan, Villa will need him in the Championship next season. That's probably a good point, actually. And Steve Portman says that bag sounds like it was mine. Well, if you bought it, Steve, and passed it
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
well, what am I to say?
We don't want to know. Tell us.
Yeah, we don't know, Matthew, if Hogan would be available to us if they do get relegated.
No, well, let's just wait. Let's just enjoy him while we've got him and take each game as it comes now for the rest of the season and see where we can finish up. You know, if they finish in the top 10 for me, it's been a brilliant season.
And Ray's done a bit of searching, and he said online it says Hogan's contract is up on the 31st of the 5th, 2020.
Right. What, this year?
Yeah,
Okay. So he's a free agent in the summer.
yeah, that'd be good.
Oh, okay, if that's the case, then we can get him on a free. Kevin Kelly, even in the days of Andy Legg, Blues mixed it up but to be effective.
Yeah.
I mean,
Andy
I
Legg was
can't-
a brilliant thrower of a ball.
I can't.
Absolutely
Did we score
brilliant
off
thrower.
many of Andy Legg's throw-ins?
Again, I don't
I
have a
can't.
memory.
I can't remember that.
But I remember the name, and I can associate the fact that he had
A long throw-in.
A long throw-in.
Yeah,
Right.
but did we score off many of them when he?
I don't know.
Going back to the turnstiles, Vic, who's going to get into deep trouble now, says Ray goes through the players' tunnel.
Gregory Beasley, message for Chris Brown.
Okay.
Chris, any news on the box? It's been 2 years waiting.
It's our people are still talking to their people,
There you are, Gregory. I knew
and
that was
Gregory
coming.
will get the first invite. Okay.
Yes, Shane, Bellingham's contribution for Duke's goal was class. Absolutely was. Totally agree. Oi, Mr. Hipkiss, camp was outstanding on Saturday,
Yeah.
says Lindsay.
He was indeed. Yeah,
He
yeah.
certainly was.
Going back to
we also had a Lee Camp figure in the main stand.
Was he there again,
Yeah,
the
he was there
cardboard
again. It's
cutout?
brilliant. I love it.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah, superb.
They need to change it to this one though and get a new
And yet
one
Ray
without the
saying,
man bun.
yeah, going back to Hogan again. Another site is saying Hogan's contract is up in 2021. So there's
Oh, okay.
a bit of misunderstanding with that, but not worry. Let's not worry.
Okay.
Still
Siobhan
free.
Kenny, Paul, would you prefer us to keep with the longer throw or mix it and do short ones? Which do you think works best? Well, I think we both covered that, haven't we?
I think so. Yeah, I think we need to mix it up a bit. But
You're not liking them.
I'm trying to think back to. I'm not really. I don't like just seeing them go straight into the keeper's hands. We
Nah.
need to pose more of a threat than that if we're going to do them. I'm not saying it can't work because I've seen Stoke score with Rory Delap score loads and loads of goals a few years ago. So it can work if
Yeah.
you've got the right
Yeah,
players
yeah,
in the
yeah,
box and they're in
yeah.
the right positions. I mean, going back to Andy Legg, he had Kevin Francis to aim for, didn't he?
Oh yes, I mean he was 16 foot 12. Wasn't
Yeah,
he?
yeah.
You know,
You
so
didn't have to jump, did you?
No. But yeah, you know, maybe work on it a bit and see if we can make it more effective.
yeah.
So
Got to be on the training ground. You've got to do it on the training ground, though.
you can see it coming, can't you? Wednesday night at Millwall.
Yeah,
Now we've had this conversation.
yeah,
He's going to launch one straight in the box.
yeah, and goal.
And yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the 95th minute. Caroline McCarthy Gullin, who owns the bag. Camp has been brilliant since he came back. Now let's talk about Lee Camp because
Yeah.
he was indifferent. Yeah, for me, if he's got a blue shirt on, he's a Blues player. I'll adore
Yeah.
him anyway, no matter what. No matter what. But he was making howlers week in and week out, and then he was pulling off worldies. But since he's been back, he's been steady. Look, we had 3 goals put past us. I don't think many keepers in the country would have stopped any of them, to be fair.
No.
Right? The saves that he pulled off, the one-on-one, on certainly that one on the top of the crossbar. What has he
And
done?
what's he
He's
saved?
had his haircut, hasn't he?
And he's saved 4 out the last. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he's saved 4 now out the last 6 penalties he's faced.
Yeah.
Which is brilliant, really, isn't it? For
Incredible
any goalkeeper,
record,
any
yeah.
goalkeeper would be proud
yeah,
of that.
Yeah.
You know, so for the money he's cost us overall, when you look at the whole thing, he's done well for us.
Do you think it is the haircut, like an
I
anti-Samson
think
kind
it
of
might
thing?
be.
You know
I think
what I mean?
it might be. Yeah, yeah. His kicking's always been good, hasn't it?
Yeah.
He just
Yeah,
I've
his
always
distribution is very.
I've just
good, yeah.
always thought he's got a bit of a howler in him, but he's cut that out of his game so far since he's come back in the team.
Well,
And I'm
perhaps-
touching wood when I say that.
Perhaps when Truman was in the team, they
Yeah.
took him aside and said, boom, 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 right, you got 4 or 5 weeks of this now.
Yeah, I felt for Truman though because
I
of
do.
because of
Yeah,
the
Mark
makeshift
Salter
centre
and all
halves
that.
and yeah. So I did feel for him a bit there,
But
but
then perhaps he's having the same kind of routines that Campo was having.
but I don't recall Truman making any howlers when he was in goal.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for What's in the Box. What is in the box this week? There is the box. It contains something. I now know what it is.
I've got no idea
You
again.
don't know what it is?
No,
No? Okay, you can guess. You promise you don't know?
I promise I don't know.
Right, okay.
I thought he did.
What
Is it the thong?
It is not.
No, I've taken that out.
No, it's not a thong. I was going to continue that conversation, but I decided not to. All you got to do, guys, is share this on your stream on your Facebook page to be in a chance of winning some goodies next week. All you got to do is push the button share and post it to your personal Facebook page. Please don't post it to other site pages, as we use quite a lot of those. Very grateful for that too, aren't we?
Yeah.
Very
Get
grateful for
sharing,
that too.
get sharing. And if you're a new listener, let us know. There might be a prize in it for
Crikey, the
you.
comments today, blimey. Camp should get a contract for 12 months. The whole team played well Saturday. No one was outstanding. On to Millwall Wednesday. Absolutely, James Goff. Couldn't believe it. It's Lindsay Phillips. Is it blues related? Yeah.
Yes, I suppose.
Kind
so.
of. Kind of, but not
Something
directly.
you could purchase at the Blues.
No.
Ray said, does it smell?
Does it smell?
Not if it's that
Not
far
really.
anyway.
Not really.
No, not really.
So it's Blues related, but it's not something you could buy at St
It's
Andrews.
not blues related. It's
football
indirectly-
related.
Very indirectly blues related.
Right.
Okay. No, it doesn't smell.
Is it football related?
Yeah, not really.
No?
No. Shake by the mic, Nick. Here we go.
There's not much. There's not much of a shake, really.
That's
Sounds
it.
paperish, that does.
That's it. Is it Linda Ensor's 6-0 betting slip from Steve Portman? No, mate, no. Is it a wearable Spitfire? No.
Gonna get that every week now.
Is it Mrs. Brown's lucky pants from Craig Courtney? No. Lee Camp's ponytail? No. That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Is it bigger than 2 inches?
Is it bigger than 2 inches? Yes, Linda, it is.
Oh, we're talking
Lindsay's
about-
asking if it's the Birmingham Legion badge.
It isn't a Birmingham Legion badge.
Good
no.
to see them guys watching us again, by the way,
Superb.
and celebrating
Yeah,
our goal
welcome
and
to
stuff.
everybody from the Birmingham Legion. If you're with us tonight, do let us know. Is it a holiday souvenir? No. Don't go.
Is it Rusty from Kevin Kelly?
No.
Rusty here.
Pack of cards?
Birmingham Legion badge, no. Pack of cards, no. Pucker pie, no. If it had been a pucker pie, I'd have ate it, for crying out loud. Sake, mate. What's in the box? Can you wear it? Absolutely not.
No way.
Is it rusty? No. Pack of cards, no. Fake pucker pie, no. Blues playing cards, no.
Just
If
while
it's
you're going,
Camp's ponytail, can I bid on it from Lindsay?
just while you're going through those,
If it was Camp's ponytail, Lindsay, I would deliver it to your door.
Dave Twine has confirmed that his contract expires on the 31st of the 5th, 2020.
Oh, that's another one that's saying that then. So,
That's at Blues.
Oh, that's with us on loan.
Yeah.
does it
Oh,
fit
right,
in a
that's-
tin?
that's right.
Well,
That's
of
his-
course, it
that's-
fits in the
that's when
tin,
he's-
Pete. It fits in the tin. It's in there, look.
That's when his loan ends with
right.
us, isn't it? I think that's what he means.
Edible, Kevin Kelly, no.
No, you don't.
Very, very indirectly blues related. Right.
Indirectly Blues
Very
related.
indirectly.
So is it something to do with one of our sponsors, maybe?
Nope.
Nothing. Nothing whatsoever.
Nope.
Do
Struggling.
you use it? Suppose you do use it. You can use it.
You can use it, yeah, by all
use
means,
it
but
or you can keep
you
it.
can only ever use it once.
Yes, I suppose you can. That particular one.
That particular one.
Oh dear. Yeah. No one's really.
Is
Right,
it a
done
Fulton
much.
talk?
Is it a
Tilton
Fulton talk hat?
A Fulton talk hat.
A
Tilton
Fulton
No,
talk?
it's not a Tilton talk hat. No.
No, you can't eat it. No.
Nicholas Wellsby said Birmingham Legion, Mikey Lopez, good player, USA goal 3, and Mikey Lopez one day moved to Birmingham City. Well, there you go. Is it toilet paper from Craig Courtney? No. No. A poncho? No. Siobhan Kenny? No. A cigar, no. An England ticket, no. Leonard Edgerton is watching all the way from Queensland, Australia. Welcome to you, sir. Thanks for joining in.
A
Is
tea
it
bag?
A tea bag, no.
From Jimmy
No.
Morgan.
It's something that's actually been mentioned on the show already, isn't it?
So far tonight.
Yes, it has.
Yeah.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Yes, it
Yeah.
has.
Yeah.
So if you miss the beginning of the show, then tough.
Is it to do with travel? It could be. It could be. Not directly, very indirectly to do with travel. Can you carry it around with you? Yes, you can.
You can, yeah.
You can, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, I carried it around with me today, but not for very long.
Interesting.
ain't
What
got
is
a
in the
clue.
box? No, it's a good one, isn't it? It's a good one. Right, Mrs. Brown, here we had a wedding last week.
I did have a wedding, yes.
How did it all go?
It all went fabulous.
Excellent.
Yes.
Give best regards to the bride and groom.
Yeah, it was a great day.
Great,
day.
smashing. And did you get drunk?
No,
No.
not at all.
No.
No.
Did you fatherly bit and...
No. Well, it wasn't my fatherly bit. No, I was the uncly bit.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, no. My daughter gets
You were the
married
one
in
they were throwing
September.
tomatoes at, were you?
Oh, it was your niece's wedding, was it?
Niece's, yeah.
Oh,
My
your
daughter's
niece's wedding.
yeah,
Right,
absolutely,
okay.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Is it a carrier bag? No. Is it a Bolero cube? No.
Hey, what's a bolero?
I don't know what a Bolero cube is. Bleeps, let us know what a Bolero cube is.
Maybe they mean Bovril.
Mark Anthony Barnett missed the box. What's in the box? Is it? You can read the scroll back up and read the previous comments. Bus pass, no. Bar soap, no. Rail ticket, no. Bus ticket, Bovril cube, no. Is it money, Mandy Irvine? Yes,
It's money.
it's money. Is it a whistle? No. Blues
That's
tickets?
only
No.
half of the question.
Tim Croucher Faraday is watching along with Richard Haylor, our actor friends. Thank you very much for joining in. Driving licence, no. Rail train, bus, no. Bath bomb, no. So Mandy Irvin has got it. Almost. Is it money? But I want to be specific.
So it's money. Is it
Five array price, no.
English money?
Yes.
Tenner?
New £20 note, no. Good
Ten-
call. Good
£10?
call. £10 no.
It's definitely a note.
The new £20 note from Richard, £10 from Caroline, no.
Is it one note?
No.
40
Is
quid?
it your money donated for your charity, Ray? Yes.
Somebody
I
give
want
you
you to be very, 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 very
100
ultra specific.
£160 you had for the shirt last week?
It is £160 I had for
Yes.
the shirt last week. Thank you very much, and thank you for collecting for me, Christopher.
Well done.
And that will go a very long way to helping out those with PTSD and that worthy cause that we're doing this for right up until May the 8th.
What do I win?
I mean, absolutely.
It could have been it could have been 160 quid, but sorry.
There's a few other people got it as well.
To
Yeah.
the worthy cause. Well done, people. Well done. Well done. No, look, my zip's stuck now.
Kevin Kelly said it's Paul Hipkiss signing on, please.
Ooh. Right, okay, what we want to do is target 4,000 members on the Tilton Talk page. So if you're not affiliated to the Tilton Talk page, please do it tonight, straight after the show. We'd love to get up to 4,000. We'd love to get up to 40,000, to be honest with you, but 4,000 would be great.
That'd be nice. Yeah.
And we do give grateful thanks to all those Facebook pages and sites that we piggyback on a Monday night so that this gets a much wider audience. Thank you very much indeed. So
My best mate has just joined, Gary Hampton, and I've got a thing going with him before.
I beg your pardon?
Oh,
My best mate, I've got a thing going with
beg
him.
your pardon?
I know, yeah, we've had a thing going for years. I ring him now, right, before every game for the last 5 games. I've seen him before Forest, and I rang him before the game after that, Bristol City, and I've been ringing him before every game since, and we haven't lost yet. And I thought, that it's spoilt now, I thought, on Saturday. And then we equalised, so we're unbeaten when I've rang my mate Gary Hampton.
Have you
before
still got
the
your
last
lucky
few
pants
games.
on?
I have, yeah, really hurting now.
Yeah, I bet they're right crusty,
Oh,
aren't they?
they are, yeah. They're starting to talk to me.
I bet you could bend them in half.
So that's my little thing I got going with my mate.
So that's the thing that you've got to
Yeah.
go in. Does
Yeah.
the winner have to match it? That would be nice.
That'd be
That would be
brilliant.
brilliant, Steve Portman.
Yes.
Excellent. Well done.
Yeah, yeah.
Well done.
I think Adam Wilkes got it first.
Bleeps thought it was a hotter chocolate. No, unfortunately not. Mandy says, don't I get something, Chris? Keep right on.
For what?
For guessing that it was money. And that kind of like
all
spurred
right
it
then.
all on.
I'll send you something. I got your details.
There you go.
Don't let your... I think Lindsay means don't let your battery die, Paul. No, I won't. I'll make sure it's fully charged before every game.
Absolutely. Something not specifically blues related, but certainly it'll have an impact. I heard on the news this morning that heading the ball has now been banned for primary school kids.
Yeah, what's that?
A
I've
good
only
thing or a bad thing?
I haven't read up on it properly.
Okay, it's about this dementia, like long-term effects that heading the ball has on you.
It's one of those, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It is.
but heading the ball's part of the game, isn't it?
Yeah.
It
And
is,
so
but
it's-
it's only now, these days, that we're starting to get to find out why.
So what they're going to do? Ban it? Do you think the
Well,
aim is to
even
try and ban
that-
it from football altogether?
Eden Hazard's had a broken ankle this week.
Yeah,
So you break bones. It's a physical
Yeah.
game. That's
Yeah.
the nature of the game. It's a very highly paid game if you
Yeah.
get up there.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether I agree with this or not. I'm not sure.
one of those,
I'm in
isn't it?
two minds with it.
It's one of them, isn't it? Yeah.
It's one of them.
It is,
And
yeah.
shouldn't we not look at making the ball lighter for kids at primary school age?
Yeah. That's good. Yeah.
Rather than
Yeah.
get them to head a proper.
Yeah.
match
Yeah.
ball
Yeah.
or
Do it
whatever.
with a softer ball.
Yeah, the plastic
Yeah,
ones that you can get that you pump up with a.
Yeah, the
The
problem
old
with that
ladies used to put the
the
forks
old,
through
the old
when they-
shoot flyaways.
Yeah,
Yeah, something better than that, but you could still make it softer.
Yeah. By coincidence, a couple of years ago, probably this week, we had Dawn Astle sitting in that exact chair where you are,
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah,
this
because that was
her
what
dad,
Jeff
yeah,
had, wasn't
Jeff
it?
and that lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
Then my dad had dementia, but he wasn't a footballer.
Yeah.
I don't want to put it down. I don't want to decry it or anything.
No,
I
no,
just
no.
wanna-
It's the kind of thing I can understand why,
yeah.
but I can understand why not as well. If you know what I mean, it's kind of like a bit on the fence with
However,
it.
what the FA have said is that they brought this in now whilst studies are ongoing.
But it's only banned. Alan Watton's just said it's only banned in training,
Yeah,
so it's not banned in when they're playing in games.
I didn't know that. I didn't hear that,
So
Adam.
it's
but,
just in
right.
training.
Yeah. Apparently, it's only primary as well. So.
yeah, Graham Brown don't see how you can stop it. It's part of the game. As for young lads,
Yeah.
train with a lighter ball.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's what I'd agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a natural thing, isn't it? It's a natural thing to do. I mean, look, we all edit it.
Linda says, just look at the damage it's done to Chris.
I know, I saw that.
Quality.
She did.
Pete Taylor says they banned it in Scotland a while ago. Didn't know that either.
I think they did, yeah. I think they did.
Yeah, only in training. There you go. Boom. Happy days. But I don't know. It is one of them. The old balls used to get waterlogged. Nowadays they're mostly waterproof. Crikey, I remember heading them things in the day. They've got laces on them and everything.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
I mean, going back to when the likes of Jeff Astle played, the ball was a lot different to what it is now, wasn't it? In a like it was more of a leather case ball, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, and that
And,
mixes with those laces.
Yeah,
You caught
heading that.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
yeah.
Kev Kelly's got a good point. Heading the ball, not necessary for kids. Playing with your feet, get the ball down, pass and move in five-a-side. No balls above head height. Futsal in South America teaches great skills. I get that. I get that.
Yeah. It depends what game you're playing. If you're playing 11 aside in a proper game, like a school match or something,
Yeah.
then I don't. I think maybe with a softer ball for the younger kids,
Yeah,
would work better.
Martin Swinsko, man of my own art. I'm old school. When I was a kid, you'd soon learn to head the ball proper, especially after a few times when it landed on the top of your head. It didn't half used to hurt, mate.
Yeah.
Especially if you got the laces on. You got the
Yeah,
knot.
yeah, yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
I tell you what.
Yeah.
Tim Kerr, Trafalgar Day, when will this liberal nonsense end? I don't know.
He's not
And
fun.
Pennywood is watching. Welcome to you. Dave Twine says, flathead Chris. You're getting some dogs abuse tonight, are you, mate?
I am, yeah. It's pick on Chris Knight tonight. isn't it?
And Vic says heavier ball. Heavy certainly was a heavy ball back in my day, mate. You couldn't pick the damn thing up once it. If you hadn't dubbed your ball, and it was probably
Yeah.
like waterproof.
Yeah.
You shoved
You
that
hadn't
in a
what?
puddle, mate. It just used to sponge it in.
You hadn't what? Dubbed?
Dubbing. Don't you remember dubbing?
Dubbing, is that
Yeah.
what you used to put on your
On your boots as well, yeah.
Oh, right,
yeah.
okay.
It waterproofed your ball as well, the leather ones.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
My first ever ball was an Adidas Tango, and a Mitre Delta as well after that.
A mitre.
Mitre Delta.
Yeah, yeah.
Pete Taylor says, get a battered water-drenched mitre tactic smashed in your face. That leaves permanent damage.
Yeah.
I see both sides of it, and I do.
Yeah, I do as well.
And I see the comment that we had earlier about playing the futsal. That
Yeah,
teach the kids foot
Yeah,
skills
yeah,
at that
yeah,
age,
yeah.
and then heading skills
Yeah.
when they get a bit older. I get it. But I also get, where does the liberal nonsense end?
Yeah.
Yeah. Martin's square ball, the lace on top. I remember it too well, mate. Too well. Right, Blues will need 6 points away in Millwall and QPR from Nicholas Wellesbury. Let's hope we get them then, mate.
We're capable of doing it, aren't we?
Absolutely. Right, okay, so just before I went into the game on Saturday, my lad Scott, who was bang on time, bless him,
Yeah.
And we drove in, took them to steady drive in, was going to have a parked in normal spot, this and the other, walked up, met all our Excessi Blues friends and one thing and another, had a beer. Then Scott says to me, I'm starving. It was a burger van just round the corner.
Yeah.
It was shut again. It was shut again.
So was
What
it so
kind-
inconsistent?
what
Was it
kind-
open and closed all?
What kind of a trick are we missing
Yeah.
when people are walking past the Birmingham City official burger bar?
Oh, is it Blues, the actual
yeah,
Blues one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then have to go to one of the burger bars on the street, which I don't think we probably get any revenue from whatsoever. What kind of a trick commercially are we missing?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's costing the club money by not opening it, basically.
Yeah.
So I don't know why they're not opening it. Whether it's
Do you think I
staff
should
or-
investigate?
Yeah, I would find out why. I don't know why. Obviously, whether it's staff, not enough staff, or if staff don't show up, or what. I don't know.
I don't know.
Or
But
amount of food,
it's
or what.
absolutely infuriating. You know what you want to do.
What sort of
don't
time
you?
was this?
This was all the way through
All the way through.
and half time.
Right.
Yeah,
So it wasn't open at all.
at all,
No.
at
Okay.
all. And full time it was shot.
Strange, isn't it? Yeah. Don't know. It's got to be a reason, but it's just finding out what the reason is.
Does anybody know who the catering manager currently is at Blues, so I can get in touch? Thank you, and I'll find out because it's we are missing a trick. Trevor Smith met Jeff Horsfield on Friday with Tom Ross. Fantastic evening, lads. Nice one.
Yeah. Top man.
And Linda says, never mind the burgers. Who forgot the fig rolls? Sally Clay, yet again. Siobhan says, I should become the new Sherlock. I'm on it, Siobhan.
Yeah.
I'm on it like a carb on it, mate. Nick, for goodness sake, take a picnic. I like a burger, though. You know what I like? I like all the tomato sauce and the onion bits all over my shirt and everything. It's part of my day out. You know what I mean?
Caroline
Take a
McCarthy.
picnic.
Caroline McCarthy Gunnings just said all Tilton shut. So I think she meant like all the
Oh, right,
refreshment
okay.
areas in the Tilton.
Can you
were
confirm that, Caroline, that all refreshment areas in the Tilton were shut? Because I'm sure there would have an absolute uproar on social
Probably means
networks.
outside the ground, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't
I
think
don't
she
know.
means inside. I don't know.
No, never a pop never a problem in the club class. Plenty of grub, nice and hot. Oh, Kevin Kelly. Oh. I bet he gets out the bathtub a wee in the sink. Sorry. Oh, but no, come on, we're missing a trick.
Definitely.
You know, there was like people go off, oh my God, it's shut. One after the other.
Because you obviously need so many staff, don't you, to be able to do it? And
Definitely.
obviously they're only doing it part time, of course, because not, we're only there every couple of weeks or whatever.
Yeah, Craig
so-
Courtney says the burger van in the Tilton was closed as well. Wow.
Right, yeah.
That's just crazy. Yeah, all burger caravans were shut in the ground.
Oh, right.
Craig saying others were open. Right, okay. But
So what did you do? Did you just have to go somewhere else?
I had to go without. And I had to
Couldn't you
wait.
go into like the kiosk in the stadium and just get a hot dog or whatever?
You have to climb all them steps. I'm not fit enough to do that.
So where were you sitting? In the
main-
main stand?
yeah.
Oh, okay. So there's
The
nothing
Ray
else.
Hobro main stand.
So there's nothing else in the Ray Hobro main stand
Not that I'm aware of, no.
inside
No.
to get anything. Right. Strange, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I've not been over there for years.
Missed a trick. We're missing a trick, honestly.
Yeah.
Really proper are. I mean, if you want some employees, I'll bring some with me.
Yeah. I don't know. Why.
And Sally Clay says, how can you run out of Bovril? They've run out of Bovril. Where, Sally? Please tell me. Caroline had a crappy pie. That's not good. Liverpool 1, West Ham 0, unfortunately. Oh, dear. Oh, come on, wet spam. Paul Lilly saying the kiosks were open in the Tilton. That's all well and good, but then there's always a big queue outside that one at half time at the back of the Tilton, though, isn't there? I just don't get it. You know, we're a championship club.
Yeah.
You know, we shouldn't be even discussing this. It shouldn't be a point of discussion.
No.
So-
I'm surprised that there isn't something inside as you go in. Like, there's nothing in the ground.
Ray says
in the
upstairs
stadium.
in D-Bar they do food. I know, Ray, but there's no lift up there for people like me, as old gits. You know what I mean?
So you just went without? Just didn't have anything at all?
Scott got a hot dog from the D-Bar, and then I had a burger from one of the street sellers afterwards.
Oh, okay.
But do I walk past a McDonald's on my way? No, Kevin Kelly, because I parked the opposite side of the ground, mate. So no, no. Steve Portman says I don't know why, but nobody likes the burgers on the footprint of the stadium. We prefer the ones out in the street.
Yeah, I do as well. Fat
And
Leslie's.
Linda says I can't carry my Zimmer frame up.
Oh.
Fat Leslie's? Didn't they do Vindaloo instead? You
It's the one right next to the away supporters.
didn't get that, did you?
Yeah, I know. But
I thought it was funny anyway.
yeah,
didn't I?
well, yeah, no, yeah.
Oh, dear me. So, yeah, don't forget, we want 4,000 members on the Tilton Talk page. We're going to give a prize to the 4,000th member. So get yourself added on there now.
How many have we got now?
4,000. No, I think we're just under. I think can't be many.
Yeah.
It can't be many. Yeah.
I don't know off the top of my head how many we've got, but we can't be far off, to be fair.
No.
Sally Clay upstairs, waited, no food, no Bovril, hot chocolate, or Amstel. Wow. Mad, isn't it?
Not on, is it?
What's going on?
What's going on?
Siobhan wanted me to ring this out, so she sent me a photograph of it earlier. Boxing Day 1985, Amos Stewart was a Romany gypsy who died in a car accident, but one of the biggest blue noses. He was cremated, and his ashes were scattered on the blues ground in hope it would lift the curse that was put there by the gypsies years before. Gone but never forgotten. There you go, Siobhan.
Nice
Anything
tribute.
on the Tilton Talk chat.
Yeah.
Anything at all.
Yeah, so I think we've covered the game, haven't we now, more or less?
More or less.
Pretty much so. Cover the shirts, but don't forget I've got this signed shirt here which I want to auction off this week. It's going to go next Monday 9 o'clock. The gavel will come down. That's the gavel on the end of my diamond studded pen. That will come down at 9 o'clock next week. So I do want some 1-1 West Ham.
Honestly?
I should have had a tenner on that.
Oh,
I should have had a tenner on them scoring.
they've conceded
Oh
it.
my God!
Wow.
I don't gamble, but when I saw the odds earlier, no.
If they draw, is there a slight alteration in the league table still? Or do they need to win? I need to look at it again.
Yeah. 3,963 members.
3,963, so we need another 37 tonight.
Okay.
4,000th member will get a shirt. They'll all be sitting there. It'll be 3,998, and they'll all be sitting there waiting for that extra one. Oh, dear. I've done Bannon. He can go. Right, we've got a question from David O'Neill. David O'Neill sent us a question way before the show even started. And the question is, why does Hogan kiss his arm when he scores? Does anybody know?
I'd like to know that.
Why does Scott
I'd like
Hogan
to know.
kiss his arm when he scores? There you are,
I
David.
can only think it's something to do with his family, maybe his kids' names or something.
Possible.
Yeah, it's a tattoo, obviously, isn't it? He's got a tattoo on his arm, and he kisses that tattoo every time he scores. So it's something obviously close to him. But yeah, it would be good to know. It's a good celebration, though, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Kev Kelly says, draw or win, the Villa Riders will drop into the bottom three.
Good. Blow the whistle now, ref.
Now, I'd heard earlier that the odds on... Somebody told me this in the pub this afternoon whilst I was working, might I add, Paul, whilst I was working.
Yeah.
So they told me that the odds on West Ham even having a shot on goal were 14-1.
Wow.
So if they've just scored...
Unless it was deflected and the shot was off target, does that
Do
still
you know
count?
what? David Twine's just made a very important point here. What gets me with this virus problem, and the Blues not having hot water in the toilets after all these past years, you know what?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
hand sanitizer, you know, proper.
Oh,
Because this virus thing it's going viral, isn't it? And what
It's funny you should say this, because I've got a meeting with him tomorrow,
Right.
Okay.
with a colleague at work where I work, and obviously I'm the mat specialist, but we also do washroom services.
Yep.
So we're going to go and have a chat with them
And
tomorrow
we do,
about...
by the way.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we're going to go and have a chat with them tomorrow about what we can do for them, etc. So we'll see.
That's good.
We'll see what comes of it.
Does anybody else take their own sanitizer into the toilets, like me?
I've noticed that they're on the
You do,
turnstile.
do you?
I I got the
Yeah.
bottles. Yeah, I got loads of bottles. So I always take one in. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got one in the car all the time. But have you noticed that they're on the turnstiles when you go in? At
Oh
club,
no.
on our turnstile, anay, as we're going in.
Oh, you go the posh end, though, don't you?
Club class. We've got hand
Club
sanitizer.
class.
Oh, another
Well,
one.
have they got them on? Have they got them on all the other ones?
Club class.
In club
They
class.
throw petals in front of him and club class.
But do you know what? David Twine's got a really, really, really good point here because, you know what? You're looking at the stats and looking at the TV and one thing or another with what is going on in the world and how this damn thing is increasing in country after country after country.
Yeah.
And we've gone now from 9 to 13.
Yeah.
4 of them that were shipped back have got this virus. Why fly them into Wiltshire and then drive them all the way up to the Wirral? I have no idea. Why not fly them into Liverpool Airport and then you deal with them from there? Now all those people that are on those buses have all got to be quarantined and recontacted. You know, the ticket people, everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's mad. It's mad.
Yeah.
And you see in parts of Italy physically shut down, sports stadia having to shut.
Yeah.
And I don't know, for me, it's nature's way of culling the earth a little bit. There's too many people on the earth.
The toilets have always been bad, though, haven't they?
They've not been the best.
No.
They were lovely when the
1994 when it first opened.
When it first opened, yeah. And if you compare that to the toilet that you used to have to go downstairs at the old cop.
Oh yeah, or the one at the top.
Or the one at the top, which just used to run
down the steps. It's a bit better than that now, but
we always used to pretend it was raining every week. The roof had got a leak. But no, Dave Twine, that's a good point about this virus thing, because like you don't know who you're walking past, do you?
No, but the fact there's no hot water is unacceptable, isn't it? Really?
But it's archaic, isn't it? Really? You know what I mean?
It's not right, is it?
Day and age, no?
Kev Kelly says there's a tattoo of the date and initials of a family member. I think it's a child on
I've got a
Hogan's
feeling
arm.
it's his child.
Yeah, I think it's his kids' names or something,
kid
or
name, I'm
maybe a
pretty sure.
picture. I haven't seen the tattoo itself,
But
but
Big Singh says he always looks at the sky. I got a feeling it might be somebody watching over him from the skies. That's a good point as well.
yeah.
Hogan's tattoo is a portrait of Chris Brown that he kisses after every goal. And Kev French says there is hot water earlier on in the day, but that doesn't.
Caroline McCarthy Gunnings just said the toilets were great in 1875.
Yeah, when they were built.
And Kev says there's been no hot water in the ground for 5 years. Plus, this is basic essentials, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hot water to wash your hands.
It's basics. Yeah. Yeah.
Kev French says there's a tattoo of Dean Smith's backside on his wrist. Not a patch on the dungeon. I know, Martin. I remember it well.
All I know is I just hope we're going to see that celebration many, many more times before the end of the season.
Yeah.
So how are we doing?
I've got some advice for all Birmingham City fans, every Birmingham City fan, right? And you mentioned it before the show. Don't leave early. Don't leave early. Wait for the final whistle. Yeah? And if it's 94 minutes, watch your 94 minutes. Then go home. Win, lose, or draw. Don't leave early.
Absolutely. So many people
It
left.
grates you, doesn't it?
So many people missed that goal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
bet,
does.
I
But
bet
there's
almost
a
as many missed it as watched it.
The thing is, it's train times.
I know, and I get that,
bus
Chris, and I
times.
get all the traffic and this, that, and the other, and it's not very
Yeah, but
nice. It takes me best part of an hour just to get onto the Lichfield Road.
But trains don't close down till what? 11 p.m. midnight.
No,
You want to
no,
try
but I
getting a
think
train
there's
back to my place after 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, but you're going to be there before 9 o'clock comfortably, aren't you? If you go the Blues and you
Well,
stay
if I
till
go
the
on a
final
away
whistle.
day-
No, I'm on about the Blues. On staying at the
Right,
home
okay.
games.
If I get a train to go to the Blues, I think it's
Yeah.
£23.60.
Yeah.
If I drive to Rugeley, 7 miles up the road,
Yeah.
it's £9.
Oh wow. Okay.
Because
Yeah.
I've got to go from mine to either Stoke or Derby, and
Yeah.
then back into Birmingham. Whereas the Rugeley one goes direct in.
Yeah.
Wrong. It's all wrong. Does anybody just not care about football supporters? You know what I mean? I'd love to go with the train on the way day. Steve Portman had to bring me home last time I was in Wigan. Huh?
Yeah.
Brought me home, dropped me at my doors, but I was at home at 7 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah. It's
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because the last
Still waiting for
train,
his tip.
the last train went back to my to get back to my station at 4:45.
Oh right. You got no chance then, have you?
Steve says, "What
So-
you do?" I said, "I'm asleep on the streets. I am
Yeah.
bothered." Birmingham City.
I think a
will
lot of
sleep
people.
where
I
we
think a
want.
lot of people though did genuinely think we'd lost and that was it and just went. You know.
And look at
You
this,
would
right?
think so,
Caroline,
wouldn't you?
Caroline.
I thought we had. I'm not going to lie. I was still there. I didn't miss the goal, but I was sat there thinking this ain't happening because nothing happened really before Hogan scored. We didn't have many more chances, did we? In that half.
Caroline says it cost me £23 from Tring. Do you know where Tring is?
No.
Yes, I've heard of it. Oh, go on, tell me.
Explain where Tring is, Caroline. She did the other day, but I can't remember.
Kettering. No.
Kettering.
Kettering.
I thought it was short for Kettering. No.
Kettering.
Tring.
Kettering. I don't know.
Tring. That's bugging me now.
Nowhere around here anyway.
No.
No.
That's a good point. Adam Wilkes, message Hogan and ask him. That's what I thought.
Yeah, why not?
Kev Kelly says, "Don't drink the yellow pop in the gents."
No, never.
Nick says it's Kev Kelly also said it's Nick. It's all these plastic brummies leaving early out of town as well. I'm an out of towner, but I stay till the end. I'm an out of towner. There was once I left early, right, and it was this season, and that's because I had to get my granddaughter onto the opposite side of the town and then get back through town.
Yeah.
And I think it was when the tunnels were shut or something like that. There was a lot of roadworks going on.
Okay,
and
yeah.
It was absolute mayhem.
Yeah.
But I think we were losing considerably.
Yeah.
Right, and we weren't going to get back from that one.
Yeah,
Only
yeah,
a couple of minutes to
yeah,
go, but
yeah.
Steve Portman says it cost me 20 quid from Sheldon.
We learnt our lesson in '97 against Man City when we went
It's
1-0
down by
down.
Halesbury in Hertfordshire. It's down by Halesbury in Hertfordshire.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Now,
I was down there as well the other week.
My train journey is probably about 50 miles.
Yeah.
And it cost me £23.60.
Okay.
Right? That is probably about 70 or 80 miles.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it
yeah.
costs 23 quid.
Okay, that's madness, isn't it?
How do you work
they've
that
seen
out?
you coming, haven't
How do you work that out?
Yeah.
You know, in economics.
Yeah.
I don't know.
they?
That's why it was frustrating me because I was down there 2 weeks ago. That's sort of High Wycombe way, isn't it?
Steve Gill
Yeah,
replied to
yeah,
Kevin
yeah.
Kelly, I thought it was apple juice. Got to say hello to Lee Fothergill, who met me before the game on Saturday, came and said hello. Thank you so much for that, Lee. And what I'd like to do is know how many people, kind of groups and one thing and another, would be interested in an end-of-season Tilton Talk bash somewhere.
Sorry, repeat that.
An end-of-season Tilton Talk bash.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah, or after the season, I think.
End of season, yeah,
Yeah,
after the season.
After the season's finished.
After the season's
They've got a
finished.
venue, so
Maybe, part way through the summer, you know, sort of in between the season ending and the season starting.
Maybe tie it in with the Euros or something. Maybe.
Well, I'm just thinking of like better weather for having a big barbecue outside in Chris's garden.
No, I've got the venue sorted. We've got a venue. We just need a date. That's it.
Yeah.
An end of season bash.
I was just saying, Nick, that we learnt our lesson in '97 against Man City when we went 1-0 down in the 89th minute.
I watched the end of that game.
We got up and just went, oh, come on then. And then I remember listening
Me
to
and
it.
my son Adam watched it. We were talking about this the other week.
Yeah, we learnt our lesson from that. And I remember sitting in the car listening to Martin O'Connor I think it was Martin O'Connor that got the winner, wasn't it?
Can't remember.
Yeah.
That's too much detail for
Yeah.
me, right?
I know Nicky Forster scored, and I think Martin O'Connor got the winner. And we won 2-1 in stoppage time. So never left early since. I was even sat there against Bournemouth. I won't mention the score then, but I was even sat there then.
Believe it or not, I was in Dunelm
Was
that day. Yeah, I
Was
was
you?
collecting some bed sheets. Sorry. Graham Brown's asking, is this a rumour going about Chris Hughton true? If so, I feel sorry for Pep. I'd be very surprised if it was.
I think it's just a rumour.
I think it's just a rumour.
Somebody
Just a
started
rumour.
it, yeah.
So class
Yeah.
it as a rumour. Yeah, just class it as a rumour.
Yeah.
And of course, we are celebrating 10 years this year of Tilton Talk.
We are.
10 years we've been doing this every Monday night all through the football season.
Yeah.
I was only small when I first came here.
I know. Haven't we changed? Just in the last.
I've had that many wasabi peas.
I saw a picture of you the other day with James Nursey. You look like a little lad.
Okay, Kev says end of season bash would be great. Tilton Talk shows summertime special. Chris Brown performs live and unedited.
So how did it come about to start with then? Did you two know each other before you started doing this?
We didn't know each other.
No.
No.
I was wallpapering one night.
Yeah.
And I got my iPad on the Saturday.
Yeah.
And I was just flicking through Facebook, and this thing come up before. It was a blues show, and I just pressed the button, carried on wallpapering, and it was you and
Might have been Paul Smith, or
No.
it might have been Kieran.
no,
Or it might have been Mike.
Mike.
I mean Mike.
You
Yeah.
and Mike.
Yeah.
No, Mike's a Villa fan, right?
Yeah.
He's a lovely guy, smashing guy.
Yeah.
And doesn't like football, which.
Yeah.
And so Chris put an appeal out at the end of it for whoever is interested in, got any experience in broadcasting or talking,
Yeah.
something like that. Well, I've done 40 odd years DJing, so
Yeah.
I just wrote to him. And the rest is history.
And the rest is history.
Yeah.
And here we are
Yeah.
today.
We're 10 years on.
Fantastic.
10 years on. And there's the guest list on the wall. Look at it.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah, because me and Mike did it. I mean, he's a Speedway fan. I hadn't got a clue what I was doing, and we did that for about 12 months on and off. And then
And we had no computers, nothing when we first started. There was just a little table there. It was still as cold as it is now. Right? Believe me, the heating's not been on in here in 10 years.
Yeah. Oh dear, where are we? It's half an hour.
Let's get shirty. Come on, let's get shirty.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Shirty, then we'll do a
Crikey, where's this gone to? I've got so much
Shall
to
I
get
draw
through.
this one? Or do you want to go on? You do
no,
it
it's
again.
my turn, I think, innit?
It's all right. Yeah. What you got?
Number 26. What's your favourite Birmingham City player on a number 26 shirt?
Oh.
No good asking me because I ain't got a clue.
26, 26.
Cliff Horrocks, well up for a Tilton Talk show. Do Gabby did it, and Capo was when it was SRB. Yes, they did. Ray, thanks for that. Yeah.
Capo.
Blimey, them were the days.
Capo, yeah.
Does anyone know what Pep and Monk said to each other at the end of the game? No, but I know what I said to Monk at the end of the game, don't worry. As he had to walk right past me.
Can I quickly go through this? Because there's a chap on YouTube put this on
Yep.
a while ago. Rory May says, arguably Crowley is probably our best creative midfielder, but when he's fully fit, who are you going to drop to put him in? Because we need him back in there. Sunjic?
Well, I don't know. You mix and match, don't you? Like you substitute, don't you?
I think Sunic is obviously more physical than Crowley, and in the middle of the park, you need that. If Crowley plays, for me, it's either Bella or Crowley down the right, because I don't think you can drop Jude down the left, can you? Or you could play. Yeah, no, for me, it's between Bella and Crowley down the right. That's the only way he can get in.
Lindsay's mentioned perhaps the venue of the Bordesley Labour Club.
It is, yes.
They've been very, very good to us this
Yes,
year.
they have
They've
offered
been
it
very
us.
good to us, so I think that might be a plan.
That probably is the plan.
Yeah, probably.
We've got
is
some
a plan.
good players
Lindsay's
here that have
good
wore 26 people who are already mentioning them. So David Davis, Tebele, Mwamba.
Yeah, Tebele.
Mwamba.
Tebele's got to be the
Tebele,
one.
26. Tebele for me.
Got to be.
Tebele, it's got to be in it. He's got a whole team named after him.
26 Tebele. Mandy Irvin says, how can I see the first Tilton talk show, lads?
The first one
The
ever.
first one's not. It's
first
not
ones
on.
were
It's not
videoed.
on.
We
We didn't
didn't-
even record anything.
we didn't-
you know, because I'll tell you what we did. We used to do things on what was called a shoutcast stream, and you were limited to about 15 to 20, and it cost us £5 a month for this stream. So only 20 people could listen to it at one concurrent time, and we didn't know how to record it basically, so
Yeah.
it wasn't recorded.
So what's the oldest one you've got? What's the how far back can
crikey,
you go?
probably-
If you used to put it on the page for us to
Well,
see. I'd love to see the one after we won the Carling Cup.
Oh, we didn't start recording until way the end of that year. So it would,
Oh, didn't you?
No.
Because that was obviously
Yeah.
9 years ago.
Yeah, no. We didn't start recording.
So you couldn't
then.
start recording?
No.
Right.
No.
That's a shame, isn't it? It would be good to.
I will have a search. Because
Yeah.
the very, very earliest ones are on my other computer. But
Yeah.
they're so bad.
Oh, lovely shout from Linda there. End of
Yeah,
season
it is, yeah.
bash. All proceeding to PTSD.
That's a great
Boom.
dash. That's a
Happy
great
days.
idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do it, Linda. We'll get it off the
That's
off.
a good shout.
Definitely.
Yeah.
She's
Lee.
a great thinker, Linda.
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
She ain't as stupid as she's
Does
looking.
she think that 6-0 thing up as well?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Good thinking. Siobhan, 26, Ben Foster. Lee Carsley.
Well, right, okay.
Lee Carsley, what a player he was.
Oh God, yeah.
This is a tough one.
Ooh, yeah.
A bit of trivial information here for you from Neil Alden. I work on the railways, and when working for Carillion, we put a golden painted sleeper in the track to commemorate the millionth sleeper laid.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Would like to know where that was.
So yeah, keep the votes coming.
Carl
26.
Sparrow, Chris, thanks for my hat. My little one won't stop wearing it. Thank you. Lol. Thank you, Carl, for that. Nice one.
Anyone who's just joined us, number 26 is this week's number. Vote for your best player you've seen or favourite player you've seen. Wear that number for us.
Ray, so you say he says it used to be easy to win a competition back in the early days. Sometimes a 1 in 6
Just to know, yeah.
it was down by Tring. Thank you very much, Neil, for that.
Yeah.
Tilton Talk Show trip to Preston, end of the season.
That would be nice.
Now I saw
Now
something
you
the
could
other
pick
day.
me up on the way.
Yeah. Now this is a great idea. I saw this on another group page because you know Bury are out of funds
Yes.
and everything.
Yeah,
and
Oh, I
brilliant.
saw
What a
this.
lovely
That was
gesture.
you
quality.
saw those Rotherham fans
Yeah.
decide to
Stop by there.
stop
and
by there. Local people get a few
Yeah,
in,
yeah.
in the pubs. And I think that's a fantastic
Yeah.
idea. I think if we
Yeah.
did that at the end of the season,
Yeah,
brilliant.
that'd be good, wouldn't it?
That would be good.
Great gesture. That was
Yeah.
fantastic, yeah.
Is there any chance of them coming back anytime soon?
I don't think
Not
so.
at the moment, no.
Terrible, isn't it? So sad.
Right, Sheffield Wednesday predictions last week. Nobody got it right at all.
No.
not one.
No.
Okay, so we've got a motor on now. We've only got 30 minutes of the
I know
show
we've
to
got
go.
a few to get through.
And I've now just turned to the
Flying by,
wrong
innit?
page. I'm great, I
Yeah.
am. I'm brilliant at doing this, you know. Right, so we've got Millwall first, yeah.
Millwall Wednesday night,
And
yeah.
then QPR away
And then
on
QPR
Saturday.
away on Saturday,
So let's
yeah.
have your Millwall predictions. You've got a minute and a half. Millwall predictions, please.
I'll go 1-1.
Port out 1-1. Chris Brown,
I'm going to go 2-1.
2-1 to Millwall.
Change.
1-2. Well, 2-1 to Millwall.
Blues.
1-2 then.
1-2.
Yeah.
1-2, yes, that's it.
I'm going to go 0-2.
I hope you two are right and I'm wrong. One of you two is right and I'm wrong.
I hope we can laugh at you next week.
I hope you
Right,
can.
read some of them out for us, buddy, if you would, and the initials. I want about 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep, John
7,
Smith
8,
2-1
yes.
Blues or 1-2.
Yes. 1, 2.
Linda 1-2 or 0-6.
1, 2.
Do you remember when we won
Hashtag
6-0 at Millwall?
6, yeah.
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 Could be an omen.
Oh God, yeah. Wasn't that Marlon?
Yeah, Marlon King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great game.
2-1 Blues from Graham Brown. 2-1 Blues from Siobhan Kenny.
2, 1, 2. Ron Kenny.
Yeah, Ray Price 1-2.
RP 1, 2.
Will Cadd 1-0 Blues, so 0-1.
0-1.
Adam Wilkes 0-2.
Adam Wilkes 0-2.
Ray Hobro 1-3.
Ray Harborough 1. Ooh, go Ray.
Carl Sparrow 1-3.
Carl Sparrow 1-3. 2 more.
0-2 from Caroline McCarthy Gullin.
CMG 0-2.
Craig Courtney 0-2.
Craig Courtney 0-2. No more room on my page,
Okay.
but we'll keep the others in mind. Yeah, Bury have reformed as Bury AFC and applied for entry to the leagues like AFC Wimbledon did.
Good.
But it would be nice if we did do something.
That would be
Yeah.
Yeah, well, good luck to them then. I'll look out for them. That's I hope they can come back as good as what AFC Wimbledon have.
Okay, so that's enough predictions then for the Queen's Park, the Millwall game. Do beg your pardon.
Yeah.
And don't forget you can listen to this show tomorrow night on Switch FM 107.5 in DAB all across the Birmingham area. Have we got it on this day?
We have.
On this day.
On this day, Saturday, 24th of February, 1951. James Higgins scored after just 20 seconds to give Blues a decisive advantage in an FA Cup quarter-final tie at St Andrews. One goal proved to be enough to knock Manchester United out of the competition in front of 50,000 fans.
Wow.
Incredible.
1951.
Amazing.
Incredible.
May I just mention as well, at the start of the show, people might have noticed that we had a charity football match advertised.
Yes.
And it's for Paul Devlin's charity for his daughter for Addison's disease. He's got a match on Sunday, the 19th of April, Birmingham City All-Stars against Wensbury Vets, Select 11 at Solihull Moors. Kick-off is at 11 a.m. and the gates open at 10 a.m. and we'd like to get as many people there as we possibly can.
Good stuff.
To support it for a good cause. It's £5 for adults, £2.50 for under 16s, and under 5s are free.
Perfect.
So, Sunday the 19th of April.
Another thing, Steve Portman also kindly put on a link for parking at the Leicester and West Bromwich Albion away games. Please go and either see that link right at the very beginning of the show or get in touch with Steve, and I'm sure he'll be only too pleased to send it to you. Nothing for Blues Blues women. I can't stop saying Blues women this week because they lost 2-0. Watched the game on the telly. Well, it didn't look very inspiring, I must admit. And congratulations to Liam Ridgewell, who's retired this week.
Yep.
And all the very best for whatever you do in the future. Thanks for all your good service to St Andrews and to the Blues fans.
Good player for us, wasn't he?
Okay, predictions now for Queen's Park Rangers. Here you go. You got a minute and a half. And I'll take another 10 or 12.
I'm going to go.
Still. Steve Portman's going 0-3.
I'm going 1-0 to us.
Paul Hipkiss 0-1. I'm going to go 0-2 again. Mrs. Brown?
I'll go 2-0 Blues.
0-2. CB 0-2. Right, read some of that out for us, bud.
Trevor Smith 2-2.
Trevor Smith 2-2.
Ray Hobro 1-1.
Ray Hobro 1-1.
That's it at the moment.
Kevin French 2-2. I see that one.
Yeah.
Neil Stanapai Alden 2-0 Blues.
0-2.
So that scrolled up then, I couldn't read his name. Yeah, Siobhan 1-1 at QPR.
Got that one.
2-0 Blues, Graham Brown.
Graham
Got that
Brown.
one. Yeah, Craig Courtney 2-0 Blues.
Craig Courtney 0-2.
2-1 to QPR from John Smith.
John Smith 2-1.
To QPR.
Yeah, 2 more.
2-2 at QPR from Adam Wilkes.
Adam Wilkes 2-2 and 1 more.
2-1 from Will Cadd to QPR.
Well, CAD. 2-1 to QPR.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then 0-2 from Cole Sparrow.
Luke. Okay, thanks for that. Super job.
Yep.
Super job. 11 games unbeaten.
Yeah.
We are currently the informed team in the division.
Yeah. And I think that was the best feeling when we equalised more than anything, was the fact we kept that run going, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It wasn't just about drawing the game, it was about keeping that run going.
I didn't go home feeling like we'd drawn. I
No,
feeling like
it was
we'd
like,
actually won the game.
Yeah, we've actually achieved something by keeping that run going.
Yeah.
And obviously I'll ring my mate before the next game.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's we're on a bit of a crest of a wave, aren't we, at the moment?
Yeah.
And if we can keep everybody fit in this 11 between now and the end of the season, I think playoffs is a bit of a tall order now, if I'm being honest. But if we can get like sort of top 10,
I don't know. There's always somebody you cut and you think.
Yeah.
There's always a
where did
late
they
runner.
come from?
I know, I know.
well, are we 9 points
Crystal
off?
Palace did it one year, didn't they? Almost from the bottom.
And Fulham.
Literally,
Fulham
yeah,
flew up
yeah,
the
yeah.
season they went up.
Just to let everybody know that Steve Portman's once again put that Leicester and West Bromwich Albion link on. Thanks ever so much for that, Steve. Well done, you're an absolute superstar, bless you. Siobhan, Kenny, Paul, what are your thoughts on Montero?
A bit hit and miss, isn't he?
Yeah.
Very, very quick and effective when he's on it. I think he's more of an impact player. He's certainly better when he comes off the bench for the last 20 than starting games.
Yeah. Very
So,
injury prone.
Yeah, that's the problem. But when he's on form, I mean, I've seen some good flashes of quality from
He's not
him.
a 90-minute man.
No. But again, if Jude wants to come off and have a rest for 20, for the last 10, 15, then you can come on and, he's not a bad player to bring on, is he?
No. We've had worse players at Blues.
Yeah, much
But
worse.
like, does he? I mean, for £30,000 a week.
Is that what he's being paid?
Yeah.
Right.
It's fair whack.
Yeah.
I think he's one of the top earners.
Really?
Yeah.
Right. He certainly hasn't lived up to that, has he?
No.
That's a lot of money to be paying him.
Definitely. Can we
Yes.
do this? Who?
We can. As Steve Portman says, we'll just finish this one off. 11 unbeaten, 11 points above relegation, 11 points off playoffs, all created by our best 11. Oh, I like that.
Bottom.
Yeah.
Who? Who are ya? Who are ya? Who are ya?
Who are ya? Okay, this chap was 5'7". He was a midfielder. He currently plays for Denver Kickers. He's played for Man United, Sunderland, Birmingham on loan, Wrexham, Man City, Wigan, Sheffield, Grimsby, Colorado Rapids, and North Queensland Fury, to name but a few.
He's currently first youth team coach, though, at Denver Kickers.
He is,
Yeah.
Current team, yeah.
Yeah. He's retired, hasn't he, from
Of
playing?
course, yeah. Sorry,
Now,
yeah.
you did
Denver-
tell me who this was before the show started, didn't you?
I did.
I know I've forgotten.
You forgot. Okay.
Can't help it.
Who are you? Easy.
Here's a little bit of a sad one for you. Little Jake's funeral will be at St Thomas More's Church, Sheldon. Hashtag keep right on for Jake, 11 a.m. Hashtag loud and proud. If anybody can make it there, please do.
When's that, tomorrow?
Please do. Friday.
Friday.
Okay, so
Oh, hang on. I think it's Friday. Just confirm that, Linda, if you would.
Yeah.
okay. Adam's just put up a picture. He says, if I could put up with my beard till the end of the season, I'll get it shaved off for Nick's PTSD charity.
If he does what?
On the last tinkle. Adam said he'll shave off his beard. Which
Right.
I'll put up in a bit.
I'll shave it off for him.
Okay.
No problem.
There you go.
Live on the show.
Yeah,
There you go.
absolutely.
Nick will
Yeah,
shave it off
yeah.
for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done.
Joseph Donohoe
Oh,
wants to know if Paul is related to Mick Hipkiss of Drowsy Maggie fame, a great Birmingham Irish folk band.
Not to my knowledge.
Not to his knowledge, no. Great show, lads. You band of blues brothers. Thanks from Joe in Paul, Dorset. Keep right on. Nice one, Joe. Thank you very much, mate, and thanks for listening and watching. Excuse me.
Right. Has anybody got this yet? No?
Nobody got it.
Thank you, Tracy. Tomorrow is Jake's funeral. My apologies, yeah.
No one's got it yet?
Nobody, not even one guess yet, is there?
No.
Oh, someone's got it.
Have they?
Already, yeah.
Already?
Oh, blimey, Paul Lily.
Paul Lilly, fair play.
Well done, well done.
That's knowledge in it.
Well done, yep.
And Steve Portman says, I'm too young to remember 1966.
1996.
Of course you are.
Oh,
Steve
1996.
Portman, yeah.
Oh, sorry. These glasses aren't very good, Chris. No, look, the truth behind the glasses is that I did go to the opticians last Thursday,
Yeah.
but my appointment's not till this Thursday. We want to target 4,000 members on the Tilton Talk page. If you're not on the Tilton Talk page, do it straight after the show, because the 4,000th member that we get is going to be inundated with some goodies.
And this is a very scary picture. I've just
That is a
put
very
up.
scary picture.
Okay, this is the said Adam Wilkes, who will get his beard shaved off for charity.
Absolutely
at the end of
perfect.
the season.
At the end of the season.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're shutting the charity off on May the 8th.
We'll do it at our
Apart
bash.
from
Bash.
at the bash, right? We'll do something at the bash, right? But Adam, I want you to come in before the end of the season and have it done live on Chris's floor.
All right. Okay.
Kevin Kelly has just asked if I'm related to him.
Is that your Brynner? Your Brynner? And Kojak?
Telly Savalas.
Telly Savalas, Kojak, yeah.
Terry Savalas.
Who else does Paul Hipkiss look like, ladies and gentlemen? Please? Who else does
Is the
Paul
last 15
Hipkiss?
for
No,
this week?
no. Who else does Paul Hipkiss look like?
I'm going to get houses now.
You can pelt me next week. Oh, you're not here. You're not here next week.
John Smith just said, was that a serial killer?
Oh,
Harsh, bit harsh. But there you go.
yeah. Now, shares competition for last week, please, mister.
Yes, coming up.
Right, okay.
I've had Alexi Sale as well before.
Alexis Sale,
Alexis Sale.
I see that one, yeah.
Yeah. I just thought I'd say it before anyone else does, you know.
Well, we'll do a share.
What's the blood vessel?
I've got 3 words come as well.
3-word review.
Oh, crikey, it's just busy, isn't it?
Yeah,
It flies by here. I've never been anywhere in my life where an hour and a half goes so quick.
I know.
There we go.
Drum roll.
This is for our shares.
Gregory Beasley.
Oh, nice one, Gregory.
Kevin Kelly, did you have to Google Telly Savalas? Yes, I did. I had no idea who that was. I'm not going to lie.
Really? You don't know who Kojak was?
Well, I've heard of Kojak now, obviously, but I didn't know his real name, like the actor's name.
Terry
No.
Savalas.
Savaloys.
Gruesome.
A great gesture by Birmingham City this week as a 16-year-old spurred on by Blues heroes in his fight against cancer. 16-year-old Dylan Lancome and his family were struck with shocking news when a routine doctor's appointment revealed he had a rare form of leukemia. The devoted Blue Nose was rushed to the Queen Elizabeth Hospital, where he's been receiving round-the-clock care and has begun a course of chemotherapy. This week he was given a huge boost in his cancer battle as 2 of the Blues heroes paid him a surprise visit on the Q&E's Teenage Cancer Trust Young Persons Unit. The look on the youngster's face as right-back Maxine Collin and winger Jeremy Bella walked through the door was one of shock and awe. Handshakes and hugs ensued, and the trio was soon in deep in conversation about recent matches, discussing the current 10-game unbeaten run, which is now 11, of course, and whether Bella's FA Cup goal against Coventry was intentional. To top it off, French pair presented Dylan with a personally signed home shirt to mark the occasion. It's great to do this, said Colin. We know that there are supporters out there going through tough times, and we want them to know we are with them. It's brilliant to see the smile on Dylan's face. In the true spirit of the club, we are sure the Shirley-based teenager will keep fighting and be back supporting his beloved Blues as soon as possible. Keep right on, Dylan. Courtesy of bcfc.com.
Fantastic.
Wow. What a wonderful gesture that was.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Top draw.
Because we never know what's going to hit us.
No, it's obviously something close to my heart, and obviously I posted on our page about obviously the thing with my daughter, and she had exactly the same thing, routine doctor's appointment, and blood test taken, and just revealed that she got leukemia, went through 2.5 years of chemo, and thankfully she's fit and healthy now, but going back sort of 7 years nearly, it was a different story,
Yeah.
So, but it is good what they can do for it these days, and I think I'll keep everything crossed for him that he comes through it and he goes on to live a normal, happy life.
It's one of the things you think never going to happen to you.
I know. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Yeah. And we'll all get we'll all know somebody.
Yeah. I remember I was in a meeting. I had about 9 missed calls off my wife, and just got told I need to rush straight to Birmingham Children's Hospital, and there we was, and we were given that news, and that was it. Really, it was kind of like I just zombified my way through the 2.5 years after that. Really, and so yeah.
Right, okay. Nick went to the opticians and refused to go in because the burger van was closed. Pete Taylor's leaving the group and rejoining at 3,999 members.
How will you know?
And somebody else has mentioned Buster Blood Vessel.
Yeah. Bad
John
manners.
Smith, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Paul Kojak had a sidekick called Crocker. He would order a crocodile sandwich and make it snappy. Ooh, Kevin. Into the last 15 minutes we go, ladies and gentlemen, where has time gone once again?
Flies by.
And interjection.
3-word.
3-word review.
3-word review.
Who won it
Felt
this
like,
week?
what's his name? 3, 2, 1 then.
Yeah. Dusty Bin.
Yeah, Dusty Bin. I don't remember it. I'm not that old. Okay, so this week's 3-word review winner was Lawrence Booth with, quite simple, On the Volley.
Was the one, yeah.
Perfect.
Couldn't put that any better myself.
Yeah.
On the volley. On the volley.
Lawrence Booth, well done. Chris Brown will get in touch with you, and some goodies will be winging their way to you as soon as he can post them.
It was some finish, wasn't it, really?
It was superb.
Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding the way he got that.
Especially with the pressure of that last
Exactly.
minute and a half,
Yeah.
to go.
Yeah, and he had, he didn't really have many chances in the game, did he, Hogan?
Not really.
He was kind of like feeding off scraps a bit.
He's not getting offside so much either, is he?
No, he's getting to know the players more now, and he's timing his runs better.
Yeah.
But yeah, the way he took that was just absolutely top draw, really was.
Yeah, Ted Rogers, Dusty Bin. Dusty Bin. Yeah, so we're into the last 15 minutes, and as we've had a wedding this week,
Yeah.
in the family, so to speak, then we're going to go to anything you would find at a wedding, anything to do with a wedding and football, anything to do with a wedding and football for the last 15 minutes.
Come on, Paul, come out with it.
Straight in with Brian McBride.
Bum, bum, bum.
I can't think of anything else.
No. I bet that'll be the only one. Another public service announcement as well. At the beginning of the show, well, before the show started.
A public service announcement. How professional are you?
Well, you know what I mean. I've started playing a lot of music which is local to our area. Try
Yeah.
and play a few unsigned, bands and stuff and that like. So
Yeah.
if anybody knows anybody out there that want,
I'm not
want it
laughing at what
played
you're
and that,
saying,
like, just send an MP3 to contact@srbmedia.co.uk and I'll play it just before the show. Give them a bit of.
Who are we going
bit of an audience.
to decide on for number 26 out of them players?
26. Oh, it's
So we got David Davis, we got Teberley, we got Carsley, we got Ben Foster, Mwamba. Them five.
What would you give for them 5 in your team?
What a team!
It's
Some
a
five-a-side team, isn't it?
Yeah.
With me, that's probably a choice between Tebley and
Foster was good in goal, wasn't
Carsley.
he? Foster though.
Foster, yeah.
In they come. Here we go. Peter Confetti.
Instead of Benetti, yeah,
Thank you, Linda.
Jason
Bella.
Punch-Up. Jason Punch-Up.
Tony Hurley, Bella.
Yeah, like that.
Ray's gone for Darren Garter.
Darren Garter.
Lovely.
Oh,
lovely.
like
Jude
it.
Bellingham.
Malcolm Pageboy.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
good one.
that's a good one.
Jacques
good job.
Maghummer. Jason Punch-Up. Half time, Liverpool 1, West Ham 1. Thank you, Alan, for that one.
What about DJ Campbell?
We've got George Bestman. George Bestman.
But yeah,
Yeah.
George Bestman, yeah.
DJ Campbell.
DJ Campbell.
Yeah, I'm with that one.
Yeah.
Jude Bell income. We've had that. Yeah, that's good.
Oh, from Ray. Seen it?
Stephen Wedding Car.
Brilliant.
You wouldn't have. You
wouldn't
would
think
have
of
sat
it,
there
would
for a week.
Oh, no, yeah, I wouldn't think of that.
Oh God, yeah. Oh dear.
I could only think of one, but now I'm thinking of a few more.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are going for it. Well, they will. Ben Foster's a bit of a shout, isn't it?
He was man of the match in the cup final when we won the cup. He was. I mean, I know we got relegated that season as well, but he was outstanding for us in goal, wasn't he? Brilliant.
He was, yeah.
But Lee Carsley in midfield the season we got promoted.
Caroline McCarthy, spit on the vicar.
Who's put that?
Brilliant.
Spit on the
instead of a well-known song that we know.
Yeah.
Spit on the vicar. Tommy
love
Money
that.
Mooney.
Spit on the vicar. I'm going to sing that.
Spit on the vicar.
Tommy Honeymoon, yeah.
Where did you get that from, crying out loud?
Who said that?
God, best man.
Okay.
That's good.
Good one.
That's a good one. Steve Orson Garage.
Lee Taylor, Jimenez,
Oh, my face is
Anez.
hurting. My face is actually hurting.
Carl Sparrow, have we done what's in the box tonight? Yes, we
Yes,
have,
we
and
have,
it was
yeah.
Nick's £160.
Well, it's not mine. It's for the charity, mate. All
That he got for the charity.
Oh my God, man. Oh,
Do we need to announce the other shirt again, Nick, as well? Give
Yes,
another
we've got
shout.
this signed shirt
If you
here.
ain't- if
Right,
you
it is a large. It is fully signed up, as you can see. Yes, check blah 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 blah, and the rest of them. Okay, auctioning that one off this week. This is going to go next Monday 9 o'clock. Absolutely bang on time.
Yeah.
And however much money we've got for that between now and next week, will go to the charity for the PSD, which we are organising predominantly in our hometown, but obviously with you lovely people as well. And yeah, there's the reason that we're cutting it off on the 8th. The anniversary of Barry's death was on the 3rd of May. But we went to see the council the other day about doing something, in town and one thing and another. And they're having on the 8th of May, which is the bank holiday this year, which has been changed from the excuse me, the Monday to the Friday because of VE Day,
Right.
the 75th anniversary of VE Day. the whole town's going to be shut off. The whole high street. There's all sorts of things going on.
That's good.
So we're going to take his. He's got a commemorative bench and fire pit which he had Sharon had donated a couple of years ago into town, and put some photographs and a wreath on it, and go around with some buckets hopefully. So that'll be on the 8th, and then we hope to accumulate all of that with perhaps a hog roast in the back of one of the pubs.
Yeah.
Some music on. We'd like to get some 1940s singers in, if anybody knows of any.
Ah, right.
And have a proper old knees up, so to speak.
Okay, sounds good.
Knees up, Mother Brown.
Yeah,
Knees up, Mother Brown.
Yeah.
Under the table, we.
A bit more news on the spit on the vicar. Caroline says we have our grandchildren sing that.
That is brilliant.
Rather than swearing.
That's absolutely brilliant. That is absolutely superb.
Love it.
Oh, golly.
I do like Kevin French's one there, Jeff Divorcefield. Brilliant.
That's
Stevie Vickers.
That's the bidding bell, Nick.
Sorry?
There's a bid coming
A bid come in.
already.
Okay. Well,
80 quid.
how many?
80 quid.
£80. We've got 160 for the last one. That one's on £80 already. Thank you very much. Who's that from?
That is from a Mr. Graham Brown.
Graham Brown. Wonderful man.
Graham.
Very good.
A
fair
lovely
play.
man. Nice to see you on Saturday, Graham.
Lindsay, hot chocolate fountain.
Oh, no.
Been waiting.
Always get it in there, don't they?
Don't believe she's done that. That is class. Lindsay, well done. Oh, dear. Oh, my goodness me.
How do they always get it in there? It always gets in, doesn't it? Hot chocolate.
Oh, God.
Yeah, yeah,
Every week. Without fail.
Without fail, it gets in.
yeah. It's just unreal, isn't it? Unreal.
So yeah, same team Wednesday, do you think?
Pretty much, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ironic that we've got 2 ex-managers in 3 days, though, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I think Clark Salter took a little niggle, didn't he, on Saturday?
He did, yeah, yeah.
But we've got Harley Dean to come in if he's out.
Yeah.
So we've got a bit of depth, haven't we, you know?
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, that is brilliant. Spit on the Vicar is for me.
Excellent.
That one had my face hurting.
Yeah. So number 26 then, are we saying Ben Foster?
Sebin's just gone for Nicky Foster. Oh, no, Nicky... Yeah, I don't know. Foster's on me.
Nicky Foster's on me.
I don't get that.
I don't either.
No. Knees up, Mrs. Brown. Knees up, Mrs. Brown. Don't
Gregory
be on
Beasley's
camera,
going for the
shows
tie
us
experience versus Reading at home next week. Were you wearing a tie? Wearing a tie to the football?
No.
I think they're doing it's like a Thai themed food thing, isn't it, for the Reading game?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
So-
They do that, don't they, from time to time?
Yeah, yeah.
Siobhan's just come up with Tim, don't forget the flowers.
Uh-huh.
Oh, boom.
Divorce Origi from Adam Wilkes.
Dear me. Dear me.
Oh dear.
That could be another thread, divorce. That
Kate
could be next
Clark
week.
Salter. Kate
Clark
Clark Salter.
Like
yeah,
it,
yeah,
like
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm struggling.
Come on, there must be more. There must be more. Oh, green curry, nice. Scott Hog roast.
Yeah.
Hogan, Scott Hogan, hog roast, yeah. Graham, we'll leave that one where it is. Funny, but we'll leave it where it is.
Can I make another announcement as well?
You can.
Please don't forget that our homeless people in Birmingham
No,
are
of course,
they still need supplies. It's wet and it's still bloody cold.
It is very cold, it's horrible.
And apparently it's going to get very, very, very cold next week with snow forecast. and
Really?
Ice.
It's terrible. It's horrible
Yeah,
this morning.
So
This
they
morning.
still need stuff. If you go onto their site, BHST,
Yeah.
they can show you where you can donate stuff from and where you can pay any donations in as well. But yeah,
What
it's
they
gonna
do
get
is
cold.
what they do is fantastic. I mean, I'm
Oh,
stood there
yeah.
taking my daughter to school this morning. I'm holding the brolly, and it literally goes the opposite way to what it should, and nearly
Yeah.
takes me with it.
Yeah.
It was. I was
Mary Poppins. You don't look like her.
it was
the thing-
literally.
But the thing is, there are people lying.
I know,
down
yeah, I
in
don't know how they- I
doorsteps
don't know, yeah.
and
I know.
There is, if you get in touch with Linda, there's a sleep out for Jeff Horsfield soon at Blues
Yes,
as well.
I'm aware of
so,
that. Yeah. Yeah.
So let's try
Yeah.
and do what we can for that one and
Yeah.
get some more cash in.
yeah, I think apparently Paul wants to do it as well.
Sorry.
Apparently Paul wants to do it as well.
And must mention, of course, there's only a few weeks now to go till Linda's bungee jump.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When is that?
She'll tell you in a minute because
When
she
is
told
that,
me
Linda?
she told me
When
Saturday,
is
but I
that?
can't remember. Linda's bungee jump will take place at the Tamworth. Is it Tamworth, Chris? Yeah.
That's right, I'm reading something we can't say. Yep.
Yeah, I know I did it wrong.
She's got 10 hand knitted hats coming Thursday for the homeless.
Lovely.
Excellent.
Yeah, good
work.
stuff.
Jermaine Pennant.
Excellent.
Jermaine Pennant.
Brilliant.
Oh dear. Oh, that was good, but it didn't make my face ache like the other one did, though.
So 22nd of March, she's straight.
Oh, okay. Good luck with
22nd
that.
of March, that is for Annie and I think for the Jeff Horsfield
Yeah,
Foundation as
fantastic.
well.
Yeah.
So if you can sponsor Linda with that one, then go for it, and we'll crikey get as much out as we as we can on it. And
Apparently, I'm going to push her.
apparently you're in a queue.
To push her, yeah.
We've got Tyrone Ringpiece.
I didn't think you were going to read that.
Michael Karaoke. Michael Karaoke.
Brilliant.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant. I just couldn't not.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh dear me.
It's not swearing, is it?
Oh dear. Oh no. No.
That's one, isn't it? That's one there.
A ring. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the ring?
Yeah.
You just found it?
No.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm just-
That's mine.
Oh my God.
I think I'm giving it Ben Foster, 26.
Ben
Okay,
Foster.
then.
Do you agree?
Right on.
26. Put it.
You
put
may
it
you may
in,
use the Tilton Talk pen.
in the vault.
Do we agree?
26.
Do we all agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
We agree, yeah. We've also got the Alphabeti Blues top
Dream team.
dream team, haven't
So
we?
the 1 to 11 from the
Yeah.
players that we've selected from all the letters. We need to select a dream team from
We
all
do.
11 players.
And as you're not here next week, we're going to do that the week after next.
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
week
we'll do
after
how are we going
next.
to do it? We're going to do it between us in here.
Well,
No,
what I'll do
Let
is
the people decide.
no, look,
Okay.
we can.
So that'll take up a lot of the show, won't it? 'Cause
It'll
obviously
take up a bit of it.
Yeah.
We can do a poll. We can do a poll.
Poll.
On the page.
Poll on the
Should we do
page.
it that way?
Yeah, we'll do
Yeah?
a poll, and then
Over the
we'll
next
announce
2
it,
weeks?
and then we'll announce it. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you
do that.
add like that many in 26?
I don't know. We might have to do it in stages. We'll do.
You
Defenders.
can just put a list of all the players.
Yeah, we could do. Yeah.
8.
But what Nick's
Well, you could do
saying is that-
goalkeepers, defenders, midfield.
There's only one
forwards,
goalkeeper in there.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you can only do. I don't think. I think you can only do so many. I think
Okay.
about 6 or 7. You can
We'll
do.
get it sorted anyway.
sorted.
We'll get it
Okay.
sorted.
Yeah.
Dwight Vale from Adam Wilkes. Jake Clark Alter from Ray.
Good
That's a very good
one.
one. Oh dear. Tony Cotton top. And Linda thinks she's going to need more than luck.
Yeah.
So we've got Mark Marison. Instead of Morrison.
Morrison.
Yeah,
got
Morrison.
it,
I'll
I've
get
got
that
it.
one. Wedding DJ Campbell. We had DJ Campbell a little bit earlier, John, but thanks for that.
Mark Morrison, though, wasn't he? Didn't he sing Return of the Mac? He wasn't a footballer, was he? So you mean Michael Morrison? Michael Morrison.
Michael Morrison.
Good
yeah.
Mark Morrison was a singer, wasn't he?
Well, what can I say? 9 o'clock.
Flown by.
Yeah.
No,
right.
no.
We've got this under the way now. That's on £80. Can I leave this one here as well till next Monday, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
perfect.
Yeah.
I've taken the £160 out of the box. Thank you ever so much for that. Well done for getting it. We've answered all your questions and queries tonight. I think we've done quite
Think we've
comprehensively,
covered everything, haven't
quite
we?
well.
Yeah.
We've got the predictions in for the next 2 games. We'll review those when we come back in next Monday.
Yeah.
You're not here next Monday. Good luck on what you're doing. No, it's
Yeah,
fine.
thank you. Yeah.
We'll drag somebody in off the streets. Don't worry.
Anybody will do.
we've covered your lookalikes.
Yeah. Try and get someone in that looks like me.
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
If there's anybody out there that looks like Paul Hipkiss, please get in touch with either myself or Chris Brown over the next couple of days.
Oh, can I just say our backroom staff are going to sort out the Alphabeti Blues stuff?
Okay, perfect.
Oh, okay. Good.
Well done,
Quick
Craig.
interjection.
No, I'm just saying.
That was
well
it,
done,
was it?
Craig.
The interjection came after the announcement.
Yeah, I
Okay,
know, yeah,
Right, okay.
backwards.
You only get,
Stag Lazaridis.
yeah,
It's
that
not
will
bad.
do. Not bad. I haven't said it yet, but you only get one job.
Lindsay meant Michael Morrison, not Mark.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, guys, this has been the Tilton Talk Show. It's been another Monday night full of fun, merriment and excitement. And we're at 11 unbeaten. Can we go 12 and then 13 and then come back here next Monday and still be in the same kind of mood? Only time will tell. Thanks always to our principal sponsors, Boyle Sports, and our friends at SAS Autos and Bordsley Labour Club. I'm sure we'll be in touch over the next few days about the summer bash. Time flies like nothing, so we need a date. And,
Yeah.
And thank you, as always, Mrs. Brown. And Mr. Sheen, thank you.
Thank
and
you
from
very much.
myself, Good night, people. Take care. Keep right on to the end of the road. Stay safe. And if you go into the away games, whether you're driving or on the trains, safety first. Come back. 3 points. 3 points. See you next week. Take care. Good night.
Good night, all.
Good night.
We are the lads from the Tilton. We'll support you till the end of the day. We're so happy following the blues. We love you, what more can we say? We have the team that's tops here at St Andrews. They're gonna give us what we're longing for. It's Birmingham forever. Let's hear it from the stand. So come on, City, sing